Welcome to Lit Talk Lounge. Have you ever felt like your own mind is your biggest obstacle? You know, the one thing that's really stopping you from getting things done? Well, today, we're diving into Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now to pull out a practical toolkit. We're going to figure out how to silence all that mental noise, build some serious mental discipline, and get your focus back, starting right now. Let's get into it. So does this question hit home for you? That feeling of being mentally stuck, maybe replaying old conversations over and over, or just constantly worrying about a future that hasn't even happened? It's this endless loop, right? And it just drains your energy and kills your motivation. This whole explainer is about how to break that loop for good. So where does this trapped feeling even come from? Well, the surprising and kind of tough answer is we build the cage ourselves. Our own minds create what Eckhart Tolle calls the overthinking trap. So let's break down exactly how it works and how it keeps us stuck.
All right, meet the main culprit, the ego mind. Now, this isn't about arrogance or being full of yourself. It's that relentless voice in your head. You know the one. It narrates your entire life with this constant stream of commentary, judgment, and worry. It's the part of you that actually identifies with problems and feeds on doubt, and its number one job is pulling your attention away from the only place you have any real power, which is right now.
And you can see exactly how this ego mind shows up in our modern lives. It's that compulsive need to check your phone. That's a classic escape from the present moment. It's the burnout that comes from a mind that just never stops working. And procrastination? That's just fearing some future outcome instead of focusing on the task that's right in front of you. See, these aren't separate problems. They're all just symptoms of the exact same core issue.
Okay, so if our mind creates the trap, here's the good news. It also holds the key to our escape. And the solution is beautifully simple, but it is profoundly powerful. It's all about shifting our entire focus to one single point in time, the now.
Being present doesn't mean you ignore your past or you forget to plan for the future. Of course not. It just means you stop living in those places. It's a state of active, conscious awareness. It's when your mind is 100% engaged with what you're doing right here, right now, without all that background noise of regret or anxiety. And that is where true clarity and focus are born.
And what's really interesting is when you see the contrast side by side. On the left, you've got the ego mind. It's chaotic, it's fueled by doubt and distraction. Then, on the right, you've got the present moment, calm, focused, guided by a simple awareness of what is. Learning to shift from the left to the right is probably the single most powerful thing you can do for your mental discipline.
Just let this one sink in for a second. Your past is a memory. Your future is a concept, an idea. The only place you can actually think or feel or act is in the now. So, the crucial point here is that all of your power is concentrated in this very moment. When you truly get that, procrastination starts to lose its grip, and all that anxiety about the future just begins to fade.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually do it? I mean, how do we practice being present when our minds are literally wired to wander all over the place? Well, this next part is a simple, practical guide.
Here are 3 simple, actionable steps you can start practicing today. First, just observe your thoughts. Don't judge them, don't fight them. Just notice them, like watching clouds passing in the sky. Second, anchor yourself in the now. The easiest way is to just focus on your breath, feeling the air come in and go out, or notice the feeling of your feet on the floor. This immediately pulls you out of your head and into your body. And third, accept this moment exactly as it is. Now, acceptance isn't giving up. It's just letting go of that pointless struggle against reality.
And practicing these steps isn't just some abstract spiritual exercise. It has tangible, real-world rewards that directly impact your productivity, your goals, and your overall well-being. This is where the magic really happens.
And just look at the payoff here. When you're present, you're not just calmer, you're way more effective. Take consistency and willpower, for example. Every single time you bring your focus back to the now, you're basically doing a rep for your mental discipline. You're strengthening your ability to overcome procrastination and building the resilience you need for any challenge. You're not just finding peace, you're actually building a more powerful mindset.
You know, the real power of this idea is that you don't need to wait. You don't need to buy anything or go anywhere. Your point of entry is always right here, right now. Your journey into a more focused, present, and powerful life, it starts with your very next breath.
So I'll leave you with this final question. Don't try to change anything. Don't try to achieve some special state. Just for a moment, after this is over, bring your awareness to your breath or to the sounds around you, to this present moment. What will you notice? The journey starts right there.